Happy New Year. I'm so excited to be joining the intuitive space. My name is Dr. Ken, but from on this space, I'm going to be the Indigo Corner. I want to first thank a number of intuitive people who I've been inspired by. Jalissa's Messages, Jessica Alexander, and of course Amber the Conduit, and countless others who I have really been inspired by and have been led to my own gifts, which has been inspired by the transition of my mom. So to give you a little bit of background of why I'm doing this, my mom transitioned May 8th of 2024. And during my grief process, I learned that grief really makes you more telepathic. My mom and I are very, very close. And since her transition, she has been really pushing me to be more in tune with my gifts. I'll give you a brief example of how in tune she was. The minute after she transitioned, the nurse walked into the room, and I'm very grateful that we had the opportunity to be in the room with her, and she was at a peace with her transition. And the minute after she walked into the room and said that I had gifts for 3 of you, and my sister and I were like, what gifts? And in her pocket were 3 vials of my mom's final heartbeats as an EKG. So the Indigo Corner is an homage to her, in particular, and how I really found my gifts in my grief journey. So I'm so excited to be able to bring who I am, and in speaking of who I am, I learned that I am a life path number 7, and I also am a destiny number 11. And so what that means is that I am a grand seeker of the truth. There's a lot more that I'm learning about that, and so I appreciate your grace as I'm presenting myself out here. But I know that in a lot of the ways that I've been able to help my friends in my circle, I'm so excited to be able to do that with the collective, and bringing new people to my Indigo Corner. And so why the Indigo Corner? Also in my journey, I learned that I was an indigo child, and so it means that I have really been connected to the color indigo. It's in my aura. It's a whole lot of different things. And you see here, my mom is always with me. This is a piece of jewelry that I keep to make sure that she's always with me. But with all of that, I have really been able to connect with who I am, and been able to learn more about why I'm seeing all these synchronistic numbers, and my life's journey, and getting a doctorate degree, and being able to do that, being the first in my family to graduate college and come from the hood and fighting, and I just really have been intrigued as to how I've been able to be so intrigued on also being able to reach back to help others. And so using all of the various ways that I've been able to get through all of that, I'm now being able to share with the community. Right now, my head is covered because I am going through a ritual with a spiritual tribe that I'm in, and so it's really important for me to do that. And I think it's important as well as I've launched the Indigo Corner, that you see that I am also really, really serious about protection and protecting myself. And so what can you expect at the Indigo Corner? Well, I will be doing using tarot cards and getting sort of some messages out there for the collective. You might hear me talk about the next sort of couple months, ask questions, and really just build the community. A lot of times I might even come on and talk about what's going on in the news, politics maybe, depending on sort of how I'm feeling, and then sort of build. And I really want this to be organic, but also knowing that I am really in tune with my gifts and my ancestors, and looking forward to really connecting with all of you who can resonate with that. So with that, I would love to just pull 3 cards from my tarot deck that I use, and then I want to sort of use another deck that I got from Jalissa's Messages, which is a song deck, and then an overall collective message that I want to leave with you as we build this community. I appreciate all of you for being with me in this journey. And so before I start, I want to show you that I always wash my hands with Florida water to remove any negative energy that is trying to come into this space, because child, no ma'am. And I also use a dragon blood sage to ensure that any messages that is going to come from this space is protected, and we are cleaning the space as such, and honoring the ancestors as well. So I appreciate all of you for being a part of this sort of first journey with me as we build the Indigo Corner together. I'm sure as I learn more about being in this YouTube space, I'm going to get better and better. I'm already knowing, but first step is to just do it, right? Gotta just do it. Okay. Alright, so we're all ready. Alright. Now, I also like to say a protection prayer. And so I say, God, thank you so much for this space, God, Creator, honorable ancestors, my highest self, my spirit guides, Mom, and everybody that is watching this space, your most highest spirit guides. Thank you so much for using me as a vessel. Remove me from me and fill me with you, so that all the messages that come through this message comes from you and only you. Ashe, and so it is. So I love this deck here that is the Light Seers Tarot. A lot of the people that I use this deck as well. It's got cards flying out of here. Let's see. All right. One more card, Spirit. One more card for my new Indigo. There we go. All right, so we have the 2 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Eight of Cups. So this tells me, collective, that we are really have been secretively working on something, and have been waiting for the fruits of that labor to come in. But we are walking toward the light, right? We may have been leaving behind that last cup of doubt, right? And we are walking toward the light. Look at in the Eight of Cups how this particular figure is walking toward the light. So collective, whatever it is that we are working on or have been nervous about, it's going to be all right. And this that last piece of doubt, and I'm living witness of that, is going to be fine, right? Okay. So in this, when I usually do my sort of cards, I like to get a song to clarify messages. When I was first learning how to do tarot, I was like, I really want to make sure that the messages that I'm seeing is making sense. And I've always really been really intuitive, but I've really been someone just been like questioning everything. I guess that's my life path 7. But the songs help me really sort of get a clarifying message. And sometimes it's, even if I know the lyrics to the song, I will read the whole card, because there might be the message in one line of the lyric. It might be a message in the song title, even the artist itself. So what's a message to clarify this 3 cards for the Indigo Corner today? We got Sam Smith, I'm not the only one. See that? So the card says, you say I'm crazy because you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You've been so unavailable. Now sadly I know why. Your heart is unattainable, even though Lord knows you kept mine. One more time. Sam Smith, I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy because you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You've been so unavailable, now sadly I know why. Your heart is unattainable, even though Lord knows you kept mine. Wow, so however that song may resonate, that might be one line. I'm hearing really you finding more of your gifts, more of the things that you are good at, and you are finding out that you're not only good at this one thing. And this is really in alignment with what you've been secretly thinking about and secretly finding out about yourselves, which is probably why you found yourself on this video. And so I would love to know, in the comments, what brought you here, and if you're resonating with anything here as well. And then finally, as I close out, this deck I like to use as an overarching message. This deck has 2 extra cards in it, the Phoenix and the Celestial Dreamweaver. And so it really gives an extra sort of universal message to the overarching message that we just talked about. So Spirit, you get one overarching message, one card please, for the collective who have found themselves in my Indigo Corner. I appreciate you all so much. One card message, please. We got 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Manifestation is coming to fruition. Look at that. Look at that. See, everything that we have been thinking about, everything that we've been dreaming about, the things that we're going to put out there is going to come to fruition. That's what the 9 of Cups talks about. Really, all the support that we need is going to happen. Okay? And so in my readings, I will be closing out with just a confirmation from my pendulum. This is my pendulum. It has, so it looks sort of indigo, you could see. And I always like to just ask it to make sure that the messages that I am interpreting are correct. And so just to let you see, if I do swing it on my own, it goes like this, right? You see how wildly it swings? This means no if it swings this way, and then if it swings that way, it means yes. So I'll bring it close to you, and then I'll let you also see my hand so I keep it steady. Okay. Spirit, thank you so much. Was the messages today from you and only you, Spirit? See it moving yes? Thank you, Spirit. All right, everyone. It was so nice meeting you. I'm looking forward to posting more videos and engaging with you. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day.